So in the previous session, we have discussed about the flows use cases and how can we create a flow to automate the email alerts. So upon creating a new record inside my object, how to send an email alert with the required subject and the content with the static, with the dynamic, with the plain text, with by using attractive look and feel with letterhead we have discussed in the previous session. Have you tried with this feature? Working fine. Try to create letterheads. Anybody working fine the letterheads? Okay, fine. Now, today we'll see the few more automation processes by using flows. How can we do that? Okay, now let's see. Okay, with practical use cases. For example, I have an account object. I have an account object. In my account object, I have so many records available as of now. And now I'm creating few more records also in my account object. So whenever we are creating a new record inside my object, upon creating a new account record inside my object, for each new account record, I want to create a related contact record. For each account, a related contact record should be get created. When upon creating the record, I would like to check some condition. If the account records annual revenue value is greater than 20 lakhs and the rating value is equals to hard and the active status is equals to yes and the customer priority is equals to high. So now upon creating a new account record inside my account object, if the record meets these four conditions, the record which we have created just now, if the record's annual revenue is more than 20 lakhs and the rating is hot and the annual active status is yes and the customer priority is high. That means if these four conditions are satisfied, now I would like to create a new contact record that should be related with my account automatically. I want to create a related contact record. How? How can we implement this functionality? Now let's see practically here. Generally, to do this, we are using the help of a trigger. Generally, to do this one, we are using the help of a trigger. Okay, now, so what we are going to do, I will show you the trigger code. Okay, that means the, by using Apex programming, the same thing how we are going to implement through automation tool, we'll see practically here. Okay, now make a note of this use case. Configure a flow on account object to create a related contact record for the account if the record meets the below conditions. The first one, account records rating should be equals to hot. Account record active status equals to yes. Account record annual revenue is greater than or equals to 20 lakhs. And the account records customer priority equals to high. So now if these four conditions are satisfied, upon creating a new account record, if the record meets these four conditions, then I would like to create a related contact record for my account object. The contact record should not be independent, it should be related with my account automatically. Done with this requirement? Now, suppose for example, we are creating a trigger on my account object here. So now once the trigger has been getting prepared on your account object, we need to find the trigger on after insert event. We need to find the trigger on after insert event on my account object. So now once the trigger has been filed, collect the record from the context variable and then create a related contact record inside your contact object. Like for example, I'm writing some trigger code here. Now let's see. We need to prepare a trigger, accounts trigger on account object. I would like to find the trigger on after insert. Now we need to check the context here. Really trigger is filed because of insert or not. So we have to use trigger dot is insert, trigger dot is after. So the record which we have inserted into your account object, those will be storing inside a context variable called as trigger dot new. So trigger dot new is a context variable which contains the newly created records. It's a list collection. From there, we are collecting each and every account record. Now we need to check the condition. Okay, we need to check that account record, whether account record is meeting these four conditions or not. Like ACC record, rating equals to hot, and ACC record dot annual revenue greater than 20 lakhs. And next condition, ACC record dot active status equals to yes, and ACC record dot customer priority equals to high. That means if the condition, if the record is satisfying with these four conditions, then I would like to create a related contact record. How to create the contact record? You know, in ORM concept we have discussed. Okay, we can make it related. We need to create the contact. Upon creating the contact record, we have some fields, right? Like first name, last name, title, birth date, department, phone, fax, email, and then we have mailing address, everything. So many fields are available. For these fields, we need to pass the values, right? Yes, we need to pass the values here. Then how can we pass the value? By collecting from the account. Okay, whatever the account record data is available, I would like to collect the account record data I want to pass to my contact. How can we do that? Okay, now let's see. I'm creating a contact record. Contact, some contact record equals to new contact. Now I would like to pass contact record dot last name. I'm collecting the account record name. That means whatever the account record name that we have, with that name, I'm creating a contact here. because inside the contact object, okay, last name field is mandatory field. Okay, last name is a mandatory field. Rest of all the fields are optional. Okay, last name is a mandatory field. So for that field, I'm passing the value by referencing from account record name field. That means whatever the name that I have given for account, with the same name I'm creating contact record also. So account record name value I'm passing to contact record last name field, so that it will create a new contact. Contact record phone field. I'm passing the value from account record phone field. Whatever the account of phone that we have, with the same phone number, I'm creating that contact record. Contact record dot fax. Account record dot fax field. Contact record dot mobile phone. I'm passing account record dot phone. That means account record phone value I'm passing to contact record phone and mobile phone. Both the places I'm passing that. Next, contact record dot mailing city. I want to pass a value from account record billing city. Like that, here we can pass the remaining field values, and then we can specify contact record dot account ID equals to ACC record dot ID, and then we need to insert contact record. Understood the concept here? So we need to write this much of lines of code over here. If you want to implement this functionality through programming, so now we have to write this much of lines of code. So now we need to create a trigger on account object, which will fire on after insert, and we are collecting the account record which we have inserted. That record will be storing inside the trigger dot new context variable. From there, I'm collecting the account record. I'm checking that if the account record is meeting these four conditions, then I'm creating the related contact record by passing the value of this particular account record details into contact. Now the same thing I want to implement by using mouse clicks. Without creating a trigger, just by using flow, I want to design this code here. I want to implement this code by using mouse clicks. That's what I told you. Okay, in the previous sessions also told you, flow is nothing but a new way of writing the business logics. Without writing the business logic through programming, without learning any programming language, without remembering any syntaxes, without following any standards, just by using mouse clicks and drag and drop, we can design the business logic. Okay. So now in this case, if you know what elements are available, what is the purpose of element, how to use them, then anybody can build the business logic. You no need to be a developer. You no need to have any business logics. You no need to be having any programming skills. Anybody who knows these elements and the functionalities, they can design the business logic by using mouse clicks. This is one of the major advantages that we have in Lightning flows. Okay, now let's see. This is how, instead of writing this piece of code by using trigger, we can implement this business logic by using that with the help of flow. Then how can we do that? Okay, now let me show you here. Now tell me your analysis part here. What is the object name? On what object you want to create the flow? Account or contact?
Account.
Account or contact? Account. Why account? After creating the account record, I would like to fire my actions. I would like to fire my flow. So that here, I would like to create that flow on account object. Next, tell me the event name. When you want to fire this a flow? Hmm. After creating the record. Hmm. Flow type. Recorded triggered, schedule triggered, string flow or what? Recorded triggered, right. recorded triggered flow, because as soon as whenever we are creating a record, if I'm once I'm doing the DML operations on the record, I would like to fire my flow. Next, what is the filter condition? These are the four conditions I would like to check it out. I want to check these four conditions. Next, what is the action? If the record meets these four condition, what you are going to do? Insert a contact record. Do we have any element in flow to create a record? Inserting the record means where you are inserting object. Object is available where? Database. Now to interact with the database, do we have any elements are available in flow? Hmm. Do we have any element to create a record? Data elements. Data elements for what? To interact with your Salesforce objects. How many data elements are available? Four. What are those? Create record, insert, sorry, the update record, delete record, get record. These are the four. Okay. So we have discussed as part of this flow elements. I have discussed these flow elements also. Data elements. Data elements are used to perform the DML operations on your database object records. That means Salesforce object records. We have four elements are available: get record, create record, update record, delete record. Now, which element you want me to use now? Create record. Why create record? We are inserting a new record. In which object? Contact object. Okay. Now, right. So action will be create a record. Object name. In which object you want to create this record? Contact record here. Okay. We need to create a contact record inside my contact object. Upon creating the record, we need to pass a value for the fields, right? Yes. So now we need to pass a value for that contact fields. Inside my contact record, whatever the fields are available, for those fields, I would like to pass these values. I'm indicating this source field or target field and the source field. Source in the sense what? Target means what? Target is contact, source is account. Whatever the account record fields values are available, with that values I want to create contact. So I'm creating a new contact record. So I would like to go with that contact last name. Now the contact phone and the contact fax, and I would like to specify the mailing street, mailing city, mailing state, mailing postal code, mailing country, and then account ID field value also, because if I'm not passing the account record ID, then contact record will not be associated with the account. That's what here I'm giving the complete navigation to you. So that even though if you forgot this okay, options, because I'm not giving any documentation also, for that one just you can use this document as a reference. Now I would like to create, I'm collecting the data from account object. I'm collecting the account record name value into the contact last name, account phone into contact phone, account of fax into contact fax. and along with that billing address. And then account record ID value I'm going to be passing to my contact record account ID field. Because we know that between account and contact we have a relation. What is that relation? Lookup relation. What is the parent? Account. Contact is child. Right. What is the relationship field? Relationship field. Account ID. In which object? Contact object. So inside this contact object, we have a relationship field is available. To that field, we are passing this ID of that account record here. That's it. Simple. Okay. Understood the concept here? Same like as our normal ORM concept. In ORM, once account record has been created successfully, we are creating the related contact. Same concept we are doing through by using mouse clicks. That's it, nothing else. So we are not writing any programming code. Just by using the mouse clicks, we are able to do all the things over here. Clear? Now, whenever you got any requirement on the flow, just you can prepare your own understanding here. Okay, based on the requirement, what you understood, just you can prepare step by step. Then upon implementation, it will be very easy for you. That's what here, prepare your own understanding document first. That means what did you understood with the requirement, what they have given, what they're expecting, what are all the steps that you need to follow. If you are preparing these steps will help you a lot in future upon implementations. Okay, now clear up to this one? Now let's see. Now tell me here one by one how can we implement. I'm going to my Salesforce org now. Now whenever I'm creating a new account record, I would like to create a related contact also. Okay, now let's see. Just go to that flows, click on flows link, create a new flow button. Create a new flow button. Now select that flow type. What type of flow you would like to create? I would like to create a record triggered flow. Click on create. Now select the object name. On what object you want to create the flow? On account object. Select the object name as account. Select the event when the flow has to be get filed. Upon a record is created or updated or in both the cases or upon deleting a record. Whenever a record is created. So upon creating a new record inside my account object, I would like to trigger this flow. Click on done button. Now select that layout type as free form layout. Okay. Select that flow type as free form layout. Now this is the free form layout so that we can able to move these elements wherever you want on this flow builder. Now if you want to reduce the size here, we are having zoom in, zoom out options are also available here. Now if the number of elements are more, if you are unable to represent all the elements on this flow, okay, flow builder, just you can able to reduce the size of these elements by using zoom in and the zoom out options. Now, so it is indicating this is the starting element of my flow, which will be firing on account object once a record has been created. So now the flow will get fired. Now what needs to be done? Upon creating a record, I want to check whether my record is meeting all these four conditions or not. So I would like to prepare a condition. Preparing the condition will be with the help of which element? Decision element. Yesterday we have discussed. So now we can go to the logical elements, use the decision element and check the condition whether this particular record is meeting this condition or not. So now place that decision element here. That means when coming to the programming, we are writing this condition over here. Instead of writing this condition, we are using the help of this particular element. That means this piece of code will be prepared by using the drag and drop element here. So each part we are going to be executing. See, we are firing that flow. We are creating the flow on account object we have selected. We have selected the event also on which the flow will be getting fired. Okay. So now we are checking the condition. Whatever the record that you have prepared, it will collect the record. We are checking the condition over here. So now whether the record is meeting these four conditions or not here. So now for that one, we are using this element. Generally, by using programming, we have to write the code. But now, with the help of flow, without writing these conditions, by using programming, by using syntaxes, we can prepare that conditions with the help of drag and drop options itself. Okay, now check the condition over here. I'm checking the conditions like as check for active status, check for account active status. I want to verify whether the conditions are matching or not here. I would like to check for active status. Now outcome API name, it will be indicating that check for active status. That means result of this condition here. And now specify the condition. What are all the conditions you want to verify? My account record. Okay, this is the account record. In this account record, the condition, what is that field here? Rating field. Now the current record dot rating. Here we are accessing record dot rating. This is the condition. ACC record dot rating. The currently created record will be storing in the ACC record parameter, right? Variable like the similar, it will be holding inside the dollar record. Dollar means what? It's a global variable. It will collect that current record. In this record, the rating field value, if it is equals to hot or not. I'm checking the condition hot. Next, add condition. One more condition I would like to check it out. What is the condition? If the account records active status value is equals to yes or not. Add condition. If the account records annual revenue value, if it is greater than or equals to 20 lakhs or not. Next, add condition. If the account records customer priority value is equals to yes or high or not. These are the four. So now four conditions we are preparing. Without writing the code, by using this elements itself, mouse clicks itself, we are preparing the condition. So whatever the current record that we have prepared, if the record's rating value is equals to hot, active status equals to yes, and then annual revenue is greater than or equals to 20 lakhs, customer priority is equals to high. If the current record is meeting all these four conditions, now click on done. Now I would like to check this condition here. Now I am going to mapping the connection over here. So now upon creating a new account record, once the record has been created successfully, then please check this condition if the account record is meeting these four conditions or not. Okay, now. So now if the record is meeting these conditions, what needs to be done? If the conditions are satisfied, then we need to create contact record. Now, so now in this case, take the element. Go to the data elements here. In this data element, okay, we are having the option called as create record, update record, get records, delete records. These are the elements are available. Now here we are using create record element here. Now what needs to be done? These are the comments. Create a related contact record. Create a related contact record. How many records you want to create? Either single or multiple. If it is single, then select one. If it is multiple, we can select multiple also, like as a collection. Now I want to create only one record here. Now, whenever we are creating the record inside this contact object, there are some fields, right? Yes. Upon creating the record, there are some mandatory fields are available. Maybe we have created some validation rules also on those fields. Maybe we have created some triggers also in the past on my contact object as well. Those will be getting fired automatically. Upon inserting a new contact record, all the validation rules will fire. It may be system validation rules, custom validation rules, triggers also, everything will be getting fired. So we need to pass a value for those fields. Now for that one, set the values over here. How to set the record fields? So now you want to set the value for the fields manually by your own or automatically done by Salesforce here. Now I would like to pass the values. So select the option, use the separate resources and literal values. That means I would like to select that. Select the option, use the separate resources. That means I would like to pass the value for each field manually here. Maybe I will hard code or else I will be referencing the value from account also over here. Depends upon my business needs. So select the option, use the separate resources and literal values. Select the object name. It is indicating every step by step. If you understood, if you're reading this heading, you can understand here. Now create a record of this object. What record you are going to create? Contact record. So inside this, select the object name. I want to create a contact record. Whenever we are creating the contact record, there are some fields are mandatory. So pass the values. So set field values for the contact. It is everything it is indicating here. Step by step approach here. That's what I have given all the step by step navigation to you. Okay. That's what I have written this a trigger code, because your entire trigger code, whatever the way we have followed, similar fashion we have to do in flow also. But here we are writing some code, there we are using elements. That's it, nothing else. This is the difference. Okay. If you feel comfortable with the flow, we can use that, no issues. Everything is available over there. Now, pass the value. So now we are passing the value here. What values you need to pass? We need to pass the value for last name field, phone field, fax, mobile number, mailing city, and everything. Now select the field name. So observe this one. This is the arrow indication. Here we need to pass the source. Here we need to pass target. Okay. Target means what? Contact. Source means account. Okay. So now here we need to select account record field. Here we need to select contact record field. Now let's see. First one, last name field. I want to pass the value from where? Account. Now just you can select that. Here it is having this account record. Okay, account record. Account records, which field value would like to collect here? Name field value. Name field value. So now whatever the account record name that we have, pass this account record name to my contact records last name field. Clear? Now, add field. Second name. Inside this we have phone field. That means business phone. I want to collect the value from account record. Account records, phone field. Next, fax. Business fax. I want to collect the value from account record fax field. Mobile phone. Here we have mobile phone field in the contact object. I'm collecting the value from account record phone only here. Account phone value I'm passing to phone field and then mobile field also. In two fields, I'm passing the same values. Next, contact record title. I'm giving hard coded. That's what I'm indicating both. We can reference or we can hard code. I'm indicating as some business analyst. We can hard code the values also. Next, email field. I want to pass a value, like for example, contact@sumdel.com. I'm passing this value. Next one, I would like to supply the mailing street. Mailing street. Now here I'm collecting the data from where? Account record. Account records which field? Billing street field. Now, mailing city. Account records. Billing city. Add fields. Mailing state. Account records. Billing state. Mailing country. Account records. Billing country. Mailing postal code. I'm collecting the data from account records, billing postal code. Clear? We have supplied the value. Here also we are doing the same. Whatever the way we are passing from account data to your contact, similar fashion we are passing through mouse clicks itself. Next, then what needs to be done? Done with these fields? Anything is missing? ID. That means we need to pass account record ID to contact records account ID field because to map the relation. Okay, with this data, a new contact record will be getting created, but contact record will be independent. So now I want to map this contact will be associated with this account so that map this relation between these two. Account record ID we need to pass to account ID field of your contact record. So now I'm passing this account ID. Collect the data from the account record ID field. ID field. That's it. So whatever the account record ID is available, that ID value we are passing to my account ID field of my contact. Clear? Understood the concept now? These are the field values which I'm assigning here. I'm referencing some data from the account. For few field values, I'm hard coding the values also over here. Depends upon my business requirement. Clear? Now, now click on done button. Now, so now as soon as whenever I'm creating an account record, it will check the condition. Once the conditions are verified, if the conditions are satisfied, I would like to create the record. So map the connection between these two. Now here it is executing, it is checking the previous condition here. Check for active status. That means if that particular conditions are satisfied, then it will be mapping that. It will check the active status here. That means it is verifying. If the conditions are satisfied, it will create a contact. Like the similar way it is indicating this. It will check for active status. If the conditions are satisfied, it will create a new related contact record inside my contact object. Clear? Understood the concept now? Next. Now click on save button. I'm creating a new flow. Create a related contact for account flow. Now click on save button. So now my flow has been configured successfully. Now we need to activate that flow over here. Activate the flow. Now my flow is in active status. Clear? Now. Now tell me how can we test the flow now? Creating a record in which object? Account. Right. Just you can go to your Salesforce R. I'm going to my sales application. Click on Accounts tab. Click on New button. Now I'm creating a new account record over here. So now here I'm giving this record a name. Now for example, I would like to specify the account record name. Now for example, some Mahesh Kumar. Okay, Mahesh Kumar. Account number I'm passing some value. Type I'm indicating as customer channel. Industry is some communications. Rating value heart. Phone number I'm giving some value. Fax number also. Website. Ownership. Annual revenue value some 35 lakhs. I'm giving the billing street to specify the details over here. Billing street I'm indicating as some flat number 402. Now I would like to specify some Sri Ram Pinnacle apartments. Now I would like to specify some Gachibowli. Now billing city I'm giving as Hyderabad. Postal code 500 some 021. State some Telangana. Country some India. SLA gold. Priority high. Active status yes. Now I have entered the data for all the fields inside my account record. So now tell me, will all these four conditions are satisfied? First condition rating is hard. Condition is satisfied. Second one, annual revenue more than 20 lakhs. That is also satisfied. Third one, priority high. That is also satisfied. Fourth one, active status. Yes, this is also satisfied. When I click on this save button, automatically my account record will be getting created. Once a record has been created, immediately it will create a related contact also. Now let's see, this is my account record data. Whatever the details you have specified, with those details, my account record has been created successfully here. Once account record is created, it will create the related contact. Go to my related tab. So let's check the related records here. There is one related contact record has been created automatically. When you open this contact record, we can see the details here. This is the contact record details. Now we can see the name of the contact also Mahesh Kumar. It is related with the account Mahesh Kumar. Title business analyst. Phone number has been copied. Mobile also has been copied. Fax also has been copied. And the email address also has been copied. And then it is indicating the mailing address also has been copied over. So whatever the data that you have specified in account, with the similar kind of data, it will be creating a related contact record also. Okay, understood the concept now? So this is how we can able to create a related record inside your object through with the help of flow. Clear? No. it won't send any notification. We need to write some additional, okay, additional actions. No, not the storage variable. It's a global variable. It's a global variable. In that variable, the currently created record will get resides, like as your context variables. Okay, clear? Understood the concept now? Or any difficulty? Excuse me. Any difficulty in that one? Will you able to do this one? Okay. If you want to take the reference, then you can take the reference also. No issues. Okay. If you want, I will take a picture of this one. I will share with you. Now, I will do one thing. So now this is the second screen. Next, the third one, creating a related record. Now this condition is very, very important. Now, so this is the third step. I will be placing like as two pictures here up to mobile phone. Okay. So this is the flow.
Firoz, could you please share these document over the WhatsApp?
Sure, I will share that one.
Hello.
Yeah, I will share this one. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, if we can put this document in the mailing as well, it will be good. Sir, can you send this document to mail as well?
Sure, I will share that one.
Thank you.
Okay. So now this is one document. Next one. Clear up to this one? Understood the concept now? Next. Take one more use case. So now let me explain a requirement here. So this is also a bit similar kind of requirement here. Let me show you. But it will be a different operation. Let me explain the requirement first. Then we'll see how to create and what object we need to create, we'll decide. For example, I'm having an account object. Okay, I'm having an account object. So now on my account object, okay, I'm creating an account record, and from there we can create a related contact also. Okay, we can create a related contact also. See, for example, so this is the account record that we have Edge Communications. So this is the details of this Edge Communication account record. It is having the name, account number, type, industry, and the service tax, and then it is having the rating, phone, fax, everything, address information, everything. Now tell me, do we have any related contact for this account? How to check? Go to the related tab. Now we can check it out. How many related contacts are available? 3 contacts. Can I create one more contact for this account? Yes. How? Hmm. How to create a related contact? Forget about flows, topic, trigger, development, nothing. Normal, general. Now just what we can do, go to this contacts tab, click on new button. Okay, observe what will happen. When I click on new button, a new form will be getting opened to create a new contact record. Now it in this form, observe this one, account record name is populating automatically here because this contact which I'm creating right now, this will be related to the account Edge Communication. Why it is populating the name Edge Communication? I have clicked on the new button to create a contact from detail page of my Edge Communication record. So this contact should be created for the account Edge Communication. Now it has copied the name. It has collected the account record phone number automatically here. It has collected the account record fax number automatically. It has collected the address information automatically. Street and city and the state. If there is any postal code, country, everything will be populated automatically. That means what? Upon creating a new related contact for an account, when I click on the new button to create a contact, it will collect the account record ID automatically to the relationship field. It will collect that phone value, fax value, address value automatically. Now, I'm creating this contact here. I'm giving the contact name as test contact record 1. Now here I'm creating the contact mailing street. Complete the mailing address we have to enter. Now the postal code, we are giving this value. And then mailing country, we are indicating some USA. So now a new related contact has been created. How many contacts are available now? 4 contacts. Can I create one more related contact for this account? Yes. Can I click on, when I click on new button, again account record, name has been copied, account, phone has been copied, fax also copied, address information also has been copied inside this. Clear? Now I'm changing, I'm giving this name like as test contact record 2. Now click on save button. Now the second contact record also has been created. How many contacts are available now? 5. When I click on new button, then again phone has been copied, fax value copied, address information copied. Everything has been copied over here. Understood the concept here? That means what? Whenever I'm going to be creating a new contact for an account, automatically it will copy the account record ID value, it will copy the phone number, fax number, billing address, it will copy it into mailing address automatically by default. Okay, now that means whatever the phone number, fax number, address that we have in account, same data is available in related contacts also here. Clear up to this one? Now tell me, suppose tomorrow if I'm changing the phone number of account, then if I'm changing the account record phone number, will the same phone number will reflect in all the related contacts? Let's see. I'm going to the account record here. This is the Edge Communications account. I'm changing the account record phone number to all R7s. Phone number I'm updating. All R7s. Click on save. Now my account record is updated. Let's go to the related contacts over here. Is the contact has been updated here? No. Contact is not updated. I want to reflect. How? Hmm. That's it. Done. Any more thing? Hmm. What can I do? Generally, how can we do this? This is the requirement here. This is my requirement. Whenever I'm updating the account record, whatever the new values are available inside my account, the same data should be reflected into my related contact also. Whatever the phone and the fax and the address we have entered in account, same data should be synchronizing into the related contacts also. Then, what can I do?
Whenever
Generally,
account
we need to go with when triggers. By using triggers, we need to do this. Now through flow, I would like to do that. Now tell me on what object we need to create the flow, and what event you want me to fire, and what elements you want me to use. Hmm. Account object. Why account? Right. That means we are performing the DML operation on account. So I would like to create the flow on account. Fine. Next. What is the event? After update. That means once a record is updated. Fine. Next. What is the element you want me to do?
data update records.
Hmm. We need to update those records here. What records you want to update?
Phone.
Contact records. Okay. I would like to update contact records here. In that contact record, what fields you want to update? Phone field, fax field, and the address field. I would like to reflect. When you make the changes in this particular account record's phone value, fax value, or any of this particular address field value, immediately my flow should fire. It should reflect the new changes into my related contact records as well here. Okay, that account may be having one contact, it may be having multiple contacts also. In all the related contacts, it should reflect automatically in one shot. Okay, understood the concept here? Now, in this case here, how can we implement this functionality? Now let me show you here. Now, take a note of this use case. Configure a flow on account object to, to synchronize account to phone, fax, and address field values into the related contact records automatically. What is the flow type here? Recorded triggered flow. Because in the real-time implementation, almost 90% of the flows which we are creating purely record triggered flows. Okay, screen flows are 5%, and then schedule triggered flows are 5%. Okay, 90% of the flows are purely on recorded triggers, because instead of using the triggers concept, we are using the flows.
Firoz, can you scroll up a little?
Done with this?
2 minutes, Firoz. Not yet completed.
Done with this requirement? So now let me show you how can we do this by using the flow. Simple use case. I'm going to that setup menu, go to the flows, Click on New Flow button. Select the flow type as Record Triggered Flows. Select the object name, account. Select the event. Your record is updated. Whenever your record is updated, okay, then immediately I would like to fire my flow, okay, in order to update the corresponding records into my child object. Third option is no, not required, because upon creating there is no contact, right? No need to update. That's what here I'm going for, only for updates. Now I'm going to that free form. So now as soon as whenever your account record is updated, then only I would like to synchronize the data. Now, so that here in order to update the record, I would like to use that update records element. Select that element of type update record. Now I would like to specify update the related contacts. Update the related contacts. So now here it is indicating this. Now, update the related contacts over here. What records you would like to update? Here it is indicating. Now, use the account record that triggered the flow. Based on the account, we can able to query the related contacts. Or else there is an option, update the records related to the account record that triggered the flow. That means whatever the account record which invokes this flow, collect that corresponding child records, corresponding related records, and update it here. So now select the condition here, okay, update, okay, records related to account. Then for this account, we have so many related objects are available. We have contact, we have opportunities, we have cases, we have tasks, we have event, we have contracts, we have orders. Like that, so many is available. What object records you would like to update now? Now select the object name. Records related to account. What object you would like to collect? I would like to collect contact. Account recorded dot the related contacts. So whatever the account records is available, collect that corresponding contact records. Now, for this one, we can set the values. What values you would like to update? We can set the values. Here observe this one. Account recorded dot contacts. Okay, account record dot contacts. That means for this account record, whatever the related contacts are available, it will collect all the contact records. Now in that contact record, we need to set the value. Same story. Just now we did that. Now I would like to update the phone field that is called as a business phone. I want to collect the value from account record phone value. Add field. Second field I would like to update. Business facts. I want to get the data from account records facts field. Add field. Account records mailing city. I'm collecting the data from accounts billing city. So before the flows and process builder, we used to write the trigger to do this. But now we are not using triggers, we are reducing the coding part, we are going with that mouse clicks. And then we are passing the mailing street. The data will be coming from billing street. Definitely in the interview point of view, they will be asking this question, do you have any experience on flows or not? Flows is must and should. okay, nowadays in configuration. Okay, flows is mandatory because most of the development related tasks we are automating through flows only. Okay, next one, mailing city. So mailing city already we have supplied. Mailing country. Data is collecting from billing country. Mailing state. Data is collecting from billing state. Mailing postal code. Account records. Billing postal code. Okay. So now whenever an account record is getting updated, I'm collecting the related contact records and I would like to update those records as well over here. So I'm selecting the condition, update records related to the account record that triggered that flow. Clear up to this one? I'm collecting the related contact records for this account and then I'm going to passing the values which you are going to update. Now click on done. ID no need to pass because we are not creating record. Record is already there. Just we are synchronizing the data. That's it. We no need to pass ID. Yes, you can do. So now let me map the connector over here. I'm mapping this connection. As soon as whenever the account record is getting updated, immediately it will be updating the related contacts also. Now let's save this. Update related contacts flow. Now make it save. Make it activated. Now my flow is in active status. Let's go back to the account. Now here I'm changing the account record phone number. Go to the account. I'm updating the phone number. All are nines. I'm updating the facts also. All are eights. Okay. Whatever the account record phone and the facts that we have, the same data I'm reflecting in my related contacts. So now here I'm indicating this. Postal code, country sum USA. Okay. I'm passing this value. Now click on save button. So now my account record is updated successfully here. Account phone is updated, all are nines. Fax is all are eights. It is having this corresponding address also. When you go to the related contacts, let's see. Contacts phone numbers has been updated for all the related contacts. It has reflected the data. When you open any of the contact record, we can see. Phone number has been updated. Fax also has been updated. And the corresponding address information also has been updated successfully here. So when you create a parent record, we can create child. When you make the changes in parent, we can reflect those changes in childs also by using this flow itself. We have to create one more flow, reverse concept. Okay, we have to go with reverse mechanism again. Now, clear up to this one? Next, one more use case. For example, come to a scenario. I have two objects. Both are my custom. I'm having my hiring manager object, position object. Both are custom objects that I have. Between these two, I have a relation where hiring manager is the parent object and the position is a child object. I have lookup relationship between these two. Okay, I have lookup relationship between these two. So now tell me here in this case, as part of lookup association, upon removing a parent record from the parent object, what about the related childs? Will the childs also will delete or childs will exist? Childs will existed as it is. Only parent will be deleted, child will be existed. Okay, fine. Now come to the scenario of account and contact. I have two standard objects, account object and contact object. I have an account record and related contact record is available. Now tell me, upon removing the account, what about the related contacts? It will be deleting automatically. Why? Master detail, lookup. It's already lookup. Then, why? Why it is behaving like as master detail? For between all the standard objects, we don't have that behavior. Hmm. Upon removing the account, case is not deleting. Only contact is deleting. Why? That already I have given that note point also. Because of so many CRM users requests, Salesforce has given that additional functionality between account and contact. So that upon removing the account, related contacts also will be getting deleted. Now, the same functionality I want on my custom objects. What can I do? I don't want to change the relationship from lookup to master detail. I would like to continue as a lookup association only, but upon removing my hiring manager record, I want to delete the related positions also. Before deleting the record, which record? Hiring manager. What you want to do? General approach here. Okay, forget about the flow topic, trigger, nothing. Forget about all these things. Is giving indication. 11:30. Now, now let's see. So now here we are having this lookup association between these two. So now what needs to be done? What is the general approach? Step by step approach. Hmm. That means my requirement is upon deleting the hiring manager record, the corresponding position records also I want to delete. Okay, that's it. What can I do? Sorry? Forget about the flows topic here. Okay, just general approach. What will you do? Hmm. No development, no flows, nothing. Okay, just general approach here. How can we implement this? I don't want to change anything. I want to continue as it is. Hmm. Then what will you do generally? Whatever the hiring manager record you are trying to delete, we are collecting the hiring manager record first. Okay, this is the record which I am trying to delete. So what is our requirement? For this hiring manager, if there is any related positions are available, I need to delete them also. So what needs to be done? I would like to collect the hiring manager record. Based on the hiring manager, I need to check in my position, do we have any related matching position records available or not? Okay, we need to check it out. If yes, collect those records, delete these records also here. Okay, That means what? We need to collect the corresponding child records from the child object. We need to delete them. So first of all, we need to collect the position hiring manager record which you are trying to delete. Based on that hiring manager, collect the related child records from the child object. How to get the related child? Query. SOQL query. We need to write one SOQL query. Now, by using SOQL query, collect the related child records, store them to a collection. Once the collection is available, then delete the records by using delete statement. Like as insert, we can use delete. Delete that collection name, it will be deleting that. Now, the same thing I want to do through with the help of flows. Okay. So even though my objects are having the relation lookup, upon removing the parent record, the corresponding child records I would like to remove from my child object. And then that functionality, I don't want to use any triggers. I want to go with flows. Now tell me, can we find the flow on delete operation of your record? Yes, flow will support. Okay, but workflow will not support, process builder will not support. Only flow will support to fire on before deletion. Okay, before deletion. So now here in this case, as soon as whenever we are deleting the hiring manager record, my flow has to be get fired. Now, based on this hiring manager record, I want to collect the related position records from the object by using an element called as a get records element. Because in the data elements, we have four elements: create record, update record, delete record, and then we have get record. Create record we have used. Update record we have used. Now get record. Get record means what? SOQL query. Collect the record. I need to get the records from the object, so that I would like to use get elements. Once the records are available, I would like to delete the records from the object by using delete records element here. Clear? Now, let's see how can we implement this. Make a note of this one. Configure a flow on hiring manager object to remove the associated position records upon removing the hiring manager record. The object name is hiring manager object. Event name is before delete. Action name delete records. Okay, delete the records. So whatever the hiring manager records are available, okay, I would like to collect those HR record, and then based on that HR record, I would like to collect the corresponding childs. I would like to remove them. So whatever the hiring managers are available, okay, whose designation is some based on some designation, we can delete that. We can apply the condition also. I would like to check the condition here. Filter condition. If the hiring manager's designation is equals to some HR manager, then corresponding child records I would like to delete. Done? Now, so let me show you with the practical use case. Now, so let me create a flow. Click on new flow button. I'm selecting the flow type as record triggered flow. Select the object name and what object you would like to create. Hiring manager. Okay. When you would like to find this flow, when your record is deleted, click on done button. I'm using this free form layout. Now, what needs to be done? Whatever the HR record you are trying to delete, I want to check whether this HR record's designation is equals to HR manager or not. I would like to check the condition. What we can do, I'm using the help of a decision. That means a condition. Check for hiring manager designation. Check for hiring manager. I'm indicating, sorry. Now check for HR manager. So check the designation as HR manager. Here I'm checking the condition. If the hiring manager records designation value is equals to HR manager or not, I'm checking the condition. Whatever the hiring manager record that I'm deleting right now, I'm checking this condition if the hiring manager records designation is equals to HR manager or not. This is the condition. So now here I'm mapping the connection. So now here in this case, whenever we are going to be deleting a hiring manager record, first of all, we'll check the condition if the HR records designation is equals to HR manager or not. If yes, what needs to be done? Delete what records? We need to get the records from position. That means this is a HR record I'm trying to delete. For this HR record, do we have any related positions available or not? We need to get the records from that hiring position object. Now for that one, I would like to use the help of get records element. Use that get records element. Get the related position records. Get the related position records. Now get records of this object. Which object records you would like to collect? Position. Okay, position records. So now here, upon collecting the position records, how can we get those position records? Based on record ID. What record ID? HR record ID. That means relationship field. Based on that parent record ID, we can collect the related child records here. So for that one, map the conditions over here. Now I would like to collect that. Inside my position object, we have a field called as hiring manager field. Now equals to hiring manager records ID. Hiring manager records ID. Okay. So whatever the HR record you were trying to delete, based on that record ID and compare with the hiring manager field inside my child object, that means position object, and get the corresponding position records. Now you want me to collect only one first record or you want me to collect all the records? All the records. Select the option, all the records over here. Okay. Select the option, all the records. Now, so that here we are collecting all the records. For this hiring manager record, whatever the related positions are available, we are collecting all the related position records. Now done. We are getting the records here. Now let me map that flow. Check for hiring manager. This is the outcome. That means here if the hiring manager's designation is equals to HR manager, then we can collect the related position records. Once the position records are available, then what needs to be done? Delete the position records. So that we are using this element, delete records element. Delete the position records. So whatever the records are available, so I would like to delete those records. Where the records are available in this particular element here. Now. So now here it is indicating. This is the collection. Get the related position record. This is the collection name. Based on that collection, we are collecting this record. This is the collection. Now inside this particular collection, whatever the records are available, collect all the records and then delete them. Now we can able to map the connector. Okay. Whatever the way we are writing the code, okay, in the same steps we used to follow here also. Okay, similar fashion. So now, whatever the hiring manager record you are trying to delete, I'm collecting the hiring manager record. I'm checking the condition if the HR records designation is equals to HR manager or not. If the records condition, that means the condition is designation is equals to HR manager, then get the related position records and delete those position records from your position object. Okay, now clear up to this one? Now click on save. I'm representing this. Delete the related positions flow. Now save. Make the flow will be in active status. From there you can able to test that flow as well. Just you can go to the hiring manager. We have so many records are available here. Let me place my position object also right now. So now let me check, okay, how many positions are available for the with the respective hiring managers. Let me place select fields to display hiring manager name as well. Let's see. So now here these are the positions. So these are the HR managers. Now for Swati, okay, we have two positions are available here. There is a Swati record. There is a Swati record over here. Okay, now. So now here in this case here, these are the two records are available. Manual tester, Salesforce administrator, two positions are handling by Swati. Now just you can able to open this Swati record here. When you go to the related, now we can see the related position. Swati is handling two positions. Now delete this Swati's record. Long before that, let's check Swati's designation is what? Senior HR executive. So what is the condition we have added over there? HR manager. Okay, now I'm updating this value here first. Minimum 8 characters. Okay, Swati Sampi. Now, so now this is the Swati record that we have. Swati is having this two related positions are available. She is handling now. Let me delete this Swati's record. Click on delete. Now the Swati's record has been deleted. The corresponding two position records also has been deleted from this. Even though we are having this lookup association, okay, we are able to remove the corresponding child records from the child object upon removing the parent. So while removing the parent record, we can delete the related childs also by using this configuration with the help of the feature called as flows. Like the similar way, Salesforce people has created a flow on the account to remove the related contact records upon deleting account record from the object. Clear? Understood the concept now? This is the way we are going to be using this recorded triggered flows to perform the various actions depends upon our business needs. Okay, clear up to this one? Now, in the next session, we'll see some more functionalities related to like as screen flow, how to create a screen flow with a single screen, how to create multiple screens. That means a multi-screen flow, and then scheduled triggered flows also we'll see. Okay, clear up to this one? Now, do the practice on these features today so that you can feel comfortable with this recorded triggered flows. Okay.
Sir, next weekend this will be continued.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So Firoz, can you go back to the notes,
Thank
please? Once?
you.